Boy, today's theory I thought was going to be the most horrifying, honestly. But I'm not entirely convinced. I was sent today's theory because of my previous theories with Mawile and Frostlass. And while those theories seem to be true, today's is pretty subjective. So be sure to sign in so you can comment your opinion below. Oh, and the community shirt store is having a sale, so if you're eyeing one of those t-shirts that were custom made, make sure to head over there and save a good amount of cash. Now let's talk about Jynx, and what might be the most horrific Pokemon there is, just maybe, worse than Chansey. Suggested by Nicholas Funkn, and they told me I should look up Onibaba and see if Jynx is possibly related to that. Well, Nicholas, let me tell you, this Pokemon has always bothered me, but today's theory seems pretty serious. I am warning you right now, I am not confirming this theory or denying it, but if you are uninterested in murder or children being killed, leave now. I mean it. This theory is really dark, and possibly the darkest one I've ever looked at. Okay, so if you're still curious in here, let's continue. Firstly, I want to identify what an Onibaba is, because I had no idea. So basically, an Onibaba is a demon woman, or a demon hag, or a mountain hag in Japanese, and is based off a seriously dark legend. I'm going to summarize the legend, but I'm leaving out some parts, so feel free to look up the references in the description, or Google it yourself, because I'm not going to talk about that stuff on YouTube. In short, it's the story of a young child that never spoke since she was born. At the age 5, her parents suddenly decided to be concerned and took her to a doctor, and the doctor stated that the child needed to feed on a liver from another really young child to cure the sickness. So the parents tasked the nanny to do so, passing the buck, and the nanny went to a cave in the mountains to allure a pregnant woman and get the liver she needed for the cure. But after many years, she never completed the task properly, and she went crazy and just ended up killing pregnant women that passed by in the mountains. This, unlike other legends, is considered to be possibly true. There's a small museum in, I am not pronouncing that, so I'm putting it on the screen, and that is said to hold her remains, as well as the cooking pot and the knife she used on her victims. Can I just take a minute and say, holy crap, this is possibly one of the most creepy theories I have ever been asked to do. Seriously, man, this is messed up stuff. Whew. Okay, so let's start with the similarities. Jynx is a Pokemon often found in mountain caves. Like Onibaba, Jynx has oversized lips, has a very distinct appearance, and wild-looking hair. And like the Onibaba, Jynx does lull its foes into a false sense of security, learning moves like fake tears and lovely kiss. The Onibaba also has been known to undergo transformations, being vampiric in nature, by putting people to sleep and then feeding on their blood. And wouldn't you know it, Jynx can learn multiple moves that involve draining the life from its enemies, like Drain Punch, Drain Kiss, and Dream Eater. There is no question that Jynx is very similar in nature, being portrayed as a woman who was lost in the mountains, so much so that it turned the woman's skin pitch black, or purple now, thanks to that whole scandal back in the day. But that is a problem. The legend never describes a snowy area, and while it can be assumed mountain cave is cold, it's not ice cave cold. It's not ice type cold. Along with the demon woman's portrayal, Jynx isn't a ghost or dark type, and though many people consider psychics or psychic types to be demonic, quote unquote, if Jynx was based off this legend, wouldn't it be at the very least like a ghost type maybe? But oddly enough, Jynx does have a baby form called Smoochum, so that could be a reference to the whole 5-year-old portion of that legend. I'm not convinced, comment section, and honestly, I don't really see the full connection. Checking the Pokedex, none of its entries are even remotely dark. They just mention dancing and talking, which isn't involving murder, and even though it's 100% female and can be found in the wild, unlike the other Pokemon with dark lore, this one can be found in multiples, and it's pretty common. Perhaps not in red, blue, and yellow, but in the rest of the games, Jynx is more than just a really creepy dark Pokemon. It's an ice type Pokemon that likes to dance. Nothing really super creepy about that. Weird that it doesn't learn any dance moves, though it does learn Perish Song. You know, even if Jynx isn't based off of Onibaba, it's still a pretty dark Pokemon. I mean, the moves it can learn, its attacks, its appearance is pretty creepy, and it uses ice and psychic moves to devastate its foes while dancing and singing songs of death. Yeah, okay, it's pretty creepy. But what about you, comment section? Do you think it's Onibaba? Do you think Jynx is based off of Onibaba? Leave a comment down below and make sure to like and share this video so I can get the opinions of almost everyone that sees it. I have been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to listen to Jynx's new #1 hit, Perish Song. Thanks for watching, and as always, good gaming, and God bless. Thanks for watching my video and making it to the end. If you want to see my theories a day early, make sure to head over to my Patreon, where donators get a day early viewing of my newest theories. And follow me over on Twitter to see my updates about certain videos and access to some cool unlisted hidden content as well. If you don't have Twitter, I am on Tumblr too, so be sure to check out my videos on your preferred social networks or subscribe here on good old YouTube. I've been on YouTube for a while now, and I don't plan on going anywhere soon, so I hope you keep supporting me by liking the video and sharing it where you can on Facebook or Twitter or other forums as well. Thank you again for taking a bit of time out to support me, and I hope to see you here next time on Pokemon Theory. Please note that in all my videos, if I use images from Google, that I do not own any of those images, and all images obtained from Google are owned by their respective owners and copyrights. So please remember this when watching my Pokemon theories. Thanks.